No, he is not. What's up, guys? Anthony Russo here, back for another NFL video. If you didn't read the title, then that opening is going to be very confusing, and you're not going to know what that was about. Um, the question I have proposed is Aaron Rodgers the Michael Jordan of football? Now, for some reason, this has been swinging around NFL media circles and NFL Facebook pages and on Twitter and social media, and this has been this is being thrown out for some reason as a legitimate question, and that makes absolutely no sense to me. Um, Now, let me say Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal football player, phenomenal quarterback, arguably the best in the NFL right now. Um, Very strong case for the MVP. He's no doubt one of the great players in the NFL. But to even propose this question, it's just so flawed in so many ways. This is one of the dumbest. I've been around. I'm 20 years old. No, I'm not. I'm 19. I turned 20 this year. Okay. I've seen a plethora of stupid sports-related debates and questions and hypotheticals and whatnot. I've seen a lot of things. Um, this is up there in terms of just nonsensical, preposterous logic. To even put those two names in the same sentence is completely insulting to Michael Jordan. It is not even remotely a conversation right now to put those two in the same category. Um, Let me hold on. Give me 1 second, because I was reading. Somebody actually proposed it on NFL.com. Um, Let me go quick, because it just I saw Molly. I can never say her last name right. Qerim, Qerim, Cherim. I don't know how the hell you say it. The host of First Take with Stephen A. and Max Kellerman. Um, they um they She was doing her final take. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts and this together. She was doing her final take, and she said that she's heard people say it. Here we go. I found it. Adam Schein, who I actually like. Adam Schein, I am a fan of. He's a host on I've seen him on CBS Sports. Um, yeah, his article. Aaron Rodgers has reached Michael Jordan level of performance. Are you serious? Oh, now you probably hear the ad. Oh God, let me mute it. Hold on. Come on, shut up. There we go. Okay. Um, Aaron Rodgers. These are his words, not mine. Aaron Rodgers has reached Michael Jordan level of performance. Um, I'm sorry. Does Aaron Rodgers? Does Aaron Rodgers have 6 rings? Is Aaron Rodgers one of the greatest postseason players in his sport? Is Aaron Rodgers the all-time leader, or at least top 10 or 20 in essentially every statistical category in terms of just, Michael Jordan in terms of shooting percentage and points and so many statistical categories. Now, I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers can't get to that level. That's not what we're debating. We're not debating the potential and the future. I gotta learn to look at the camera more. Okay, I'm looking at you now. I look here, and I should be looking here, because this is where you are. Alright, I'll stop. Um, Aaron Rodgers could reach that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is right Now, this moment in time, the second you put this on at 5:07 at this point in the video, Aaron Rodgers, performance level as a player, is comparable to Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan with 6 rings, just the greatest basketball player ever in the eyes of a multitude of people, including myself. You're really going to sit there and make that argument? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. How is this even, again, how is this even a question? How is this even a remotely reasonable conversation to be having? I'm probably shaking the computer so much, but I don't even care. Because this is just so mind-blowing. This is so just stupid. What is the logic? What? There's no statistically number of championships. Yes, Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. I went on about this in my reaction to Packers versus Cowboys. I put it in the title. He's a bad man, as Stephen A. Smith says. But just what I'm at a loss for words. It doesn't. I mean, okay, look. I wasn't alive. I was not alive for Michael Jordan at his peak and his prime, when he was the Michael Jordan that we all remember. And we can talk about, you know, is the legacy of Michael Jordan greater than Michael Jordan actually was? You know, that's a conversation that we can have. Because I think that's a very reasonable conversation. Now, just remember too, I am not in no way, shape, or form a basketball aficionado, or I am not an expert. I know teams, and I know players, and I know like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, these types of guys. I'm nowhere near an expert. I'm nowhere near that level of knowledge and insight into the NBA. I'm not saying I am. But I understand enough to know that this argument is completely ridiculous and fallacious and just absolutely absurd to be making. There is not one thing you can say Aaron Rodgers has in common with Michael Jordan. I wouldn't even, other than maybe, just the ability to put his team on his back, the ability to, that Aaron Rodgers, in the way that Michael Jordan did, was able to single-handedly take his team and lift them to great heights, to be able to get them to be a championship contender. But he only has one championship. He has only finished the job one time. Now, I also, I recognize, Jordan didn't do it single-handedly. He had Scottie Pippen and, guys like, Dennis Rodman and Steve Kerr, and I understand that. But, Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews, and, Jordy Nelson, and Devontae Adams now. Back, he didn't have him for the Super Bowl run, but he had, plenty of other guys, around him that were able to be contributors and to help make that push to the title. And that's what they're hoping to do again this year. And again, if Rodgers wins, let's just say hypothetically, by the time Rodgers is done, he has, let's say, 4 Super Bowls under his belt. I don't think that's going to happen, but let's just say that happens. But Aaron Rodgers hangs it up. He's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. He's tied with Brady and Montana. Yeah, you can make that argument. Because that's assuming, if Aaron Rodgers, let's say Aaron Rodgers has, 8 years left, as a great quarterback, because I think he'll be one of those guys that you'll see he'll be going till, his late 30s, probably could even maybe push 40, maybe. But when you look, especially because he kind of started later than most of these other guys, so he doesn't have as much wear and tear on him. But let's say he gets to 40, he does another, 8 seasons, and he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. Let's just say that happens. Let's say from now on, he goes to 4 Super Bowls, wins all 4. That's what happens from this point on. Yeah, then you can maybe say Aaron Rodgers is Michael Jordan status. I think that is a reasonable argument at that point, because then by that point it's also assumed that you'll have the statistical, the numbers behind him and the stats already of an all-time great player, top 5 in yards, top 10 in touchdowns, whatever it is. He'll have those numbers, and then he'll also have the championships and the postseason success that Michael is best known for. I'm shaking this computer so much, and I'm so sorry. It's probably pissing you off, but this is just, again, I had to make a video about this. I wanted to do a call out. I'm pushing it to tomorrow. This is so beyond stupid and arrogant, and I keep looking down. It's a force of habit. This is so just preposterous and ignorant to even put those 2 names in the same sentence is insulting to Jordan. It is. I really don't know what else to say about it. Let me know in the comment section if you have a reasonable argument to make as to why you can compare those 2. But I don't see how, when Michael Jordan has 6 times the championships that Aaron Rodgers does. Is it 5 or 6? Now I feel like it's 5 now that I'm thinking about it. Now I have to Google it, because now it's going to bug me if it's 5. I mean, it doesn't change the argument, but I just want to see. I feel like it's 6. I feel like that's the number that we've heard. Just give me the number. Just let me see the number. Just show me a 6 or a 5. Championships. 6 or 5, 6 or 5, 6 or 5. 6. Yeah, I was right. Good. Yeah. 6-time champ. He has 6 times the championship rings and trophies that Aaron Rodgers does. And we're going to legitimately put them in the same category? You want to have this discussion with Tom Brady? Yeah, I'm all for that discussion. Again, I'm not saying he is or isn't. My point is, that argument is much more reasonable, because Brady has the all-time numbers and the championship rings and the postseason success. Not only has Brady won 4 Super Bowls, but if he's been to 6, he gets to 1 next week, he'll be at 7 Super Bowl appearances and could make it 5 titles. And both of those losses are to Eli Manning and the Giants. Assuming if they didn't play the Giants, they probably would have had a good shot at 6 and 7. Or 5 and 6, and then 6 and 7 if they win this one. That argument to me is so much more beyond reasonable. Now, this probably sounds like I'm echoing Molly, whatever the fuck. I'm so sorry, I don't know your name. I like you. You're smart, but I can't pronounce your name. I always forget I don't watch First Take as much as I do. I'm not going to lie. I actually like Undisputed with Skip and Shannon more than First Take with Stephen A. and Max. I like Skip and Shannon better. I don't know what to say. I think in general I like Fox Sports more than ESPN. I love Colin Cowherd. I loved him when he was on ESPN, and I love him now on Fox Sports. And I feel like ESPN just kind of gets stale and annoying at times. Okay, but I'm rambling. I'm going off topic. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section about this whole discussion, this whole debate. Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan, Brady versus Jordan, Jordan's just career and legacy in general. I try to make this channel just strictly, football, NFL and college football related. College football, even that kind of just really becomes like draft talk, NFL draft talk, which I haven't really done a lot of that. I know I'm doing a mock draft, but I should probably try to throw in other NFL draft related things. But nevertheless, I don't really get into NBA and other sports a lot on this channel. That's just because I know football more than I know the others, as evidenced by my wall behind me. I don't know if you could see you see the poster right there of all the teams. That's just so I don't forget. And you know what? I'm glad I have this too, because I'm always gonna have the one with the good Chargers logo right there. Right? No, move your fucking. There you go, right there. The not the good Chargers logo, but the better Chargers logo. Um, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Um, but anyway, so let me know what you guys think about this whole conversation. I just think it's ridiculous, but you're entitled to your opinion. That's the country we live in. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next video. So long.